Yo, welcome to the Most Humble Show. I just want to thank 98.5 for having us.
Hey, it's the 50th episode. It feels good to be alive. I just want to praise Jesus Christ. I want to thank you for listening. If you're tuned in on uptownradiophilly.org or you're watching on YouTube, give me a like, give me a subscribe, leave a controversial comment if you want. Let's get into it, guys. I'm excited. Praise Jesus. This is the 50th episode of the Most Humble Show on 98.5. This is the 40th on YouTube this year. I want to thank everyone who participates, everyone who listens, and everyone who hates. Thank you.
Was in love with a stripper, she was, but then she got delivered, and he was such a giver, cause she was the mirror image of heaven to him. Life was hell, but she had given heaven to him. He wanted her to give forever to him, so all the kilos and coke he put the 7 to him. Cause the barrel and muzzle life can't compare to the joy that come with the marriage and couple life. So they had a baby girl, but being a father figure was another world. Cause that money was rolling in when he was just a sinner, but now the baby eating table scraps every dinner.
The Most Humble Ben Alessi.
In the name, so even though he saw no way, he told the baby it'll be okay.
Now can you tell me what?
We don't know.
What we gonna do now? Where we gonna go now? What we gonna say now? Can you tell me what we gonna do now? Where we gonna go now? What we gonna say now?
Tears in his queen's eyes. Being dead broke, you could see why. He knew hustling didn't seem wise, but if they was eating, who cared if a fiend high? Mama told him that God a provider, and she knew it was hard, but to know Jehovah Jireh. But all of that Bible babble fictitious when your spirit man is sleeping with the vicious. Cocaine wishes, cop a couple bricks and he started cooking, bagging in the kitchen while his baby mama looking. And she was drawn to it, moth to the flame. She just needed something real to be numbing the pain. He never saw it coming. Eyes on the streets, he was running. Unlock the door, see the baby carriage on the floor. Wife dead, laying on her stomach.
And
what we gonna do now?
What we gonna do now? Where we gonna go now? What we gonna say
Now, rest in
now?
peace to all those that we've lost this year. This year was a difficult year. Lost my grandma. Kobe Bryant died, which obviously just brings to mind everyone that you can die in your prime. So only Jesus can save, guys. Only Jesus.
Practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game.
Dragon skin was torn out. Now my blood is thickening up, and I am longing to be free. Only you can save me. Only you can save me.
There's so many different religions. I don't have the time to name them. Is each one a different road that is made from the same pavement? Does every road out there go to the same destination? Does every religion offer us the same salvation? Can mankind make an image of a God and be convinced that the God that they imagine in their mind is a God that exists? But if God made man, how can man make a God and make a claim that God is confined to fit within a frame? How can mankind decide how God should be identified? Can you alter the truth if you accept or deny? Do the stars disappear when the blind look at the sky? Or do they simply fail to see what was there the whole time? Is this flesh all that we have? Is life over when we die? Is this rotting body all that we got? Is there a soul inside? Is there no absolutes in this life? No truth, no wrong, no right, no dark, no light, no. If God is love, why does he allow the hatred? If he wiped out the wicked, the whole earth would be vacant. He is our breath of life, but our sins suffocated and separated. This necessitated resuscitation for spiritual respiration and reconciliation, to recognize our desperation for restoration from the devastation of sin's domination. Who can save us? To God alone belongs salvation.
My dragon skin was found out. Now my blood is thickening up, and I am longing to be free. Only you can save me. Only you can save me.
Locked into so many self-incarcerated cages. Swallow the keys to our future freedom from past ages. Persuaded and traded a king for crowns, evil invaded. Predicated situation of insolence towards its imminence. As much as we try to conceal it, there's really no restraining. The penance for pursuing profane pleasure is payment, and death is what its wages. It kills, but it's contagious. We lust because we love, but he's just, but we just jaded. It seems hopeless when we focus on the consequence. Criminals continue killing conscience and common sense, remaining obstinate. So we play it low, die slow, face the arraignment. We plead no contest and contempt for no containment. No pardon for guilty parties, cause no person is perfect. So God in his second person of the Trinity permanently purchases with a perfect purpose, death of an infinite worth, raising from the earth to assert certain prophetic words, serving as a substitute to completely reverse the curse, earnestly pursuing love to fulfill the Father's work. His design to save is the graciousness of his greatness. Salvation plays the center stage for the Rock of Ages. By trusting in his unblemished blood, we become blameless and pardoned for our sin, because God alone can save us.
Yeah, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Limited Dawn. Well, we're waiting for Ben. Ben is blowing up some steam right now. I guess he's a little bit flustered. You already know. What can I do? Well, in the meantime, we're just gonna get the show started.
You smoking right now?
Thank you for
You smoking right now? You smoking right now? You smoking right now? You smoking right now? You smoking right now?
Fast life living out. No limitation. 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 No limitation.
So, if you can hear the song, I'm sure you can hear they're saying, "Are you smoking right now?" And smoking the hemp flower is something I enjoy doing, and it has a use. I believe in that use, but I also believe in abuse. And unfortunately, the majority of people right now using marijuana are abusing it. Let's keep it real. Anyways, make sure use is use, not an abuse. And that song I made in 2010, 2012. Anyways, it was called "Are You Smoking Right Now" by Trill Humble. Yours truly. Anyways, just because I like smoking that much, I had another track called "American Dream" that got me smoking. Let's go back and listen to 2012 Trill.
smoke, this become an addiction. The hallelujah, you know, each to keep it Christian. I oversmoke, this become an addiction. The hallelujah, you know, each to keep it Christian. I oversmoke, this become an addiction. The hallelujah, you know, each to keep it Christian.
All right. Well, I feel like weed left me pretty empty. If I'm just relying on weed, I'm gonna be empty. I need Jesus. Hemp flower, aka marijuana, helps me in my colitis. I don't need it. Just love it. Not love it like that, though. All right. This is Peace Like a River by Spoon. I want to shout out all my friends at Beyond Hello. I want to shout out all my friends at Liberty Dispensary. I want to shout out all my friends at Royal Farms in Downingtown. And especially want to shout out Steve Furman and Rob Lawrence. Thanks for tuning in. Text 215-421-8229.
Peace like a river ran through the city, long past the midnight curfew. We sat starry-eyed. We were satisfied. And I remember misinformation followed us like a plague. No one could tell from time to time where the plans had changed. If the plans had changed, you can beat us with wires, you can beat us with chains, you can run out your road, but you know you can't outrun the history chain. You've seen a glorious day.
Genesis 1, verse 1. In the beginning, in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning,
I know the world what we live are built on pagan philosophies, living in an age of man-made ideologies. Deceive the people cause God them no want me see. Famous and Illuminati evil strategies, hidden in satanic secret societies. Corrupt the faith that we have in the Almighty. Preach the word but the hidden now want it, and them wonder why the youth them so want it. Flowers and roses, lion on the basket, visions of people, lion on the casket. Rescue, rescue, 911, revelation has started, the book has begun. Yesterday's has made war against the Christian. The terrorist strike on time, 11 not deep, another strike for our domination. What's the diff, what's the blind?
You're tuned in to the most humble show.
Millions of bullets them loading at the clip like a million slave. Ready cracking up a whip. For the million souls that are bound to get tricked. Them sell out for a million just to get rich. Computer age of the microchip. Them a set the stage for the 666. Yeah, me people stop fighting one another. The eating at the kitchen, it hot to get hotter. And if you can't hear that, you won't go feel. Jesus, him the king, but need to open up the seal. The God where you deny is God and his will come make him bruise the head of the beast with his heel. Come to defeat the wicked and powers of darkness. Come get a sharpest, some of words who can mark this. Be them a deal and bargain, them a bargain. They never know, say how we them a target.
You're listening to community radio at its best. Uptown Radio, WJYN, 98.5 FM, serving Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The opinions of this program are not the opinions of the station management or the Uptown Entertainment and Development Corporation.
Receiving the power of the dragon. When I look in Revelation, tell me what do I see? This man a rough beast coming out of the sea. Having 7, 8 and it having 10 and trying to stop the power of the Almighty One.
At the ship, them a bully all over the ice. At the ship.
Girls, ladies, it's the Most Humble Show. You're tuned in. This is Image of God. Who are we? Timothy Brindle.
This is the image of God, created, fallen, and redeemed.
Yo.
We were made by the triune God who's overflowing with life. For his glory he created us to know his delight. Although he doesn't need us, he was pleased just to make his conduits who show what he's like. To be his image bearers, yep, his mirrors in Eden. Made from the dust, but by his spirit we're breathing. Who are we? We're physical, spiritual beings who live before the face of God. He's near and he's seeing. Made to be dependent, so clearly we need him. Straying would bring his vengeance, so fear him and please him. We're embodied souls. What is logical? It's given all honor to our God in full. We were given dominion to be kings in his kingdom, to spread godliness to our kids and their kinsmen. Vice kings made in his likeness, to be like him, wise, kind, holy, and righteous. Made with boundaries, to obey is how we're free. So to transgress is a crazy fallacy. And to show how his pleasure is teeming, he made us male and female sexual beings. Made to love him from our hearts and in action. In covenant relationship with God everlasting. If Adam passes the test and God's statutes are kept, we be advancing to glory and then bask in his rest. Who are we? We're creatures who were made in his image. Who are we? Now we're all enslaved and we're sinners. Who are we? But now we're being remade in his likeness. Glory awaits soon to be raised up like Christ is. Creation. We're creatures made in his image. The fall. Now we're all enslaved and we're sinners. Redemption. But now we're being remade in his likeness. Glory awaits soon to be raised up like Christ is. Naked without shame, but Satan would shout, hey! Did God really say these statements? They sound lame. You decide what is right based on your sound brain. But sin made every part of us defiled and insane. We went from image bearers now to image makers. No longer royal children because sin's enslaved us. Now this may seem quite odd. Romans 1 says we all know him but we don't like God. We're suppressors of truth with intellectual proofs. We justify our evil with an impressive excuse. To beastly pleasures we stoop, and all the while pretending that he who's omnipresent is duped. Physically alive, but spiritually carcasses. The darkness of our thoughts and hearts is this. We deceive ourselves with our own arguments so that we can pretend no God exists. We're wicked, treasonous, we married a mistress. With deceitfulness, we're cherishing riches. And disobedience, our very commitments. With allegiances, show we're very religious. Pursuing lustly instincts, our disgusting sin stinks. Instead of God, we're trusting in things. We say it's psychological. Discuss it with shrinks. Our standard is self, our sense of justice intense. Can't admit we're wrong, just can't confess it. We can still do good deeds, but demand the credit. Spiritually deaf, blind and dumb. Screaming, not your will, oh God, but mine be done. So the God of all goodness, who is Jehovah, says, okay, your will be done. And gives us over to our self-destruction. So now we're hurting prisoners locked up in their own cells, corruption.
Wow, man, that's some hard truths. Some hard truths. I know I already lost some of you on that one, but that's all right. I hope that the Spirit touched others. This is The Unfolding by Timothy Brindle.
Not apologize for my tone tonight. I have been and I will not apologize for my tone tonight. I have been a Republican in times good, and I have been a Republican in times
This is the unfolding, folding. This is the unfolding, folding. This is the unfolding, written with the goal that you become gripped by the scriptures you are holding. This is the unfolding, written with the goal that you become gripped by the scriptures you are holding. Whether preaching or getting in devotions, the glory of Christ is the picture you'll be holding. May the depth of the riches of his excellent scriptures give you a sense you're swimming in this ocean. I know you get that you are chosen, but I pray you'll flip through the Old Testament scripts to know him.
The unfolding. The unfolding of the Old Testament and the New. The New unfolds what really is in the Old Testament.
Gotta let you know.
Changing up the tone.
So cute, so sweet. I love your eyes, your smile, your cheeks. I kiss you over and over. I just can't help it to love you, my daughter. In your baby talk you're speaking, but daddy knows the meaning. You need me to be there when you laugh, when you cry, when you're facing all the challenges and joys of your life. And I promise you that I will always be there.
Ben,
I promise
it's
you
Grandma.
that I will love.
Give me a call if you get a
care.
chance. I'm fine. Just wondered how you are. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, Ben. I was just talking to your dad, and he said you were in an accident yesterday and totaled your car. But he said you were okay. I bet you're sore. I thank God you're okay. Oh, I don't know, Ben. Accidents happen. So give me a call when you get a chance. Love you.
I need a new start. Give me a new heart.
You're tuned in to the Most Humble Show.
One of my most favorite quotes in the history of the spoken word, and it is as follows: in the middle of opportunity, excuse me, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I'm going to repeat that so I have clarity tonight. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity.
Yo, it's the 50th episode, the Most Humble Show. You're tuned in.
representing the captain, the pilot, the driver, and you're listening to the most humble show. Go check out my new record on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, called Seas Volume 3, Songs of the Siren.
The driver. I hope you guys like that tune. I'm sorry to cut it off so I can play more Paul's music though, CPD, his suggested abbreviation for his band. The captain, the pilot, the driver. A bit of a long name in my opinion. IMO. This is Hold You by CPD.
Start to feel alone and lost, when your heart is black from the lines you've crossed, or when you got nothing to live for, just know I will help you when you're feeling insecure. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be the one to hold you. When life has knocked you down and no one in this town wants you around, let the sirens sound. I can help you off the ground. Don't let pain invade your brain, and don't you take the blame or feel ashamed, 'cause all it will remain is just a shadow behind the name. The name. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be the one to hold you through the night. Oh, you gotta let me hold you. Oh, you gotta let me hold you through the night. Oh, you gotta let me hold you. Oh, you gotta let me hold you. The mind controls your time, and if you just rewind your own design, honey, you will find that love you left behind. Love, 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 love. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be the one to hold you.
Dead. Dead. And we lost.
To hold you. Let me be.
And this is what I gotta go through for the rest of the summer until the season start over again. This is what I gotta go through. This is my life in a nutshell.
You're listening to community radio at its best. Uptown Radio, WJYN 98.5 FM, serving Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The opinions of this program are not the opinions of the station management or the Uptown Entertainment and Development Corporation.
Oh, this is the truth. Well,
this is Mr. Rivera. I'm calling in regards to the supply portion on your electric account here.
it's not the truth. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. I hope it's not the truth. It's not the make it true. It's not the truth. The truth. The truth. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. I hope it's not the truth. It's not the make it true. They say they can't understand it because they cannot see it. You may not understand it, but in my heart I can feel it. If faith is the substance of things that over, it's got to be the evidence of things not seen. Are the truth, are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, oh, it's are the truth, it's are the make it true. It's are the truth, the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, oh, it's are the truth, it's are the make it true. How can they hear it without a preacher man? How can a preacher go without being sent? Take heed, bravo man. The truth is here, you cannot deny it. Take heed, bravo man. It's like a fire, you cannot hide it. Are the truth, are the truth, are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, oh, it's are the truth, oh, are the truth, it's are the make it true. It's are the truth, the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, it's are the truth, oh, it's are the truth, it's are the make it true. Some people say that they just don't care. They act in a way like they have no faith. They think things are easy when life is running down. But when trouble takes them are bad for the name of Jesus Christ. Are the truth?
It's true.
Are the truth? It's are the truth.
That's a reality. When you look at all the pictures of Judgment Day, what differentiates those who are saved from those who are lost on Judgment Day is the life they lived and how it was so drastically different from the life of those who didn't have it. That's always what it is. It's never just a did you claim to believe in Jesus? Well, yes, I did. Okay, you're in. It's never that. It's always what did all your confessions of Christ actually yield in your life? Do they show that Christ was with you? Do they show an evidence of...
And this is what he's saying. Depart from me, those of you who claim to be my disciples, but you lived as though I never gave you a law to obey. Now, isn't that frightening? How many of you are guiding your life based on principles, commands, and laws and statements of wisdom that Jesus has given? How many Christians do you actually know that are living that way? Depart from me, those of you who said, Lord, Lord, and considered yourselves to be my disciples, but you lived as though I never gave you a law to obey.
You're tuned in to the Most Humble Show.
Holy and
me what wrong from right. I know it's not easy, but I'm not gonna give up the fight. Jesus, I love you. I love you. Jesus, holy and anointed one. Jesus, his name is holy, holy. His precious blood it cleanses me. There's no other name.
The devil trying to get at my mic, trying to make him skip my record. Skip away from here, devil, be gone. Anyways, praise Jesus. This show is an answer to prayer for me and maybe for some of you. Did you pray for a DJ? Because I'm here. Message.
But could not seem to find the key. Thinking if I can just bust out the cell and leave it in my dust. Put this rusted car in gear, I might just find a way out to here. It's been so long that I've been stuck in that place. It's like all the light was gone and could not see my own face. I was searching for the sunshine. Looking for some light in my life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a dedication. Special tune dedicated to Fabienne, an amazing Frenchman who came to live with my family. This is a real blessing and a good bro. We're glad we met you, Fabienne. This one's for you.
Ooh, we should be rejoicing.
Stop all the fighting. We need to be united. We should be rejoicing. Stop all the fighting. We need to be united. Yeah. I want to see my people living in love. Hate to see them fighting and swimming in blood. Why can't we all just get along? All of us come together and sing one song. Together we aspire, together we achieve. Lies instead injustice is the thing we cleave. Allow the system to come and deceive. Stop we from breed, we're all so deceived. We should be rejoicing. Stop all the fighting. We need to be united. We should be rejoicing. Stop all the fighting. We need to be united. Yeah. Justice is spreading in my nation. The system not give the youths no inspiration. Them a such a motivation, all through your creation. Instead them we get a youth to a blaze one. That's supposed to be we motto, but I ask ya walk without Babylon stop ya. You call that unity. We allow the enemy to mash up we country and go on a murder spree. Why can't we back to the roots of bliss, coming from sheer simplicity? I don't see why we got to fuss and shout.
Not a game.
We need to count our blessings.
Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. Look, why is that an issue? Because we talking about basketball. We talking about basketball. What? What's your question? Fella, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna be the biggest, baddest, strongest bodybuilder.
J Boogie. With some musical experience. New time, new space, new dimension.
Young love has made me whole, tired, restless and blue. When it comes, oh, and she goes, says goodbye to my poor soul. Broken bones, her pocket change. Oh, these are all she left me with. The reckless love has made me cold, worn down, slide.
So did you order Udo in Udo? Call me back at no, you did call.
Ain't nobody gonna love me. I'll just stand here all alone. Broken bones and pocket change. All is all
You're tuned in to the Most Humble Show. Follow me on Instagram, Most Humble Show. Like, subscribe, comment. Like? Did you like yet? Like it. Like it. Like it. La 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 bamba. This is the Foo Fighters. I'll stop talking.
You're listening to community radio at its best. Uptown Radio, WJYN, 98.5 FM, serving Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The opinions of this program are not the opinions of the station management or the Uptown Entertainment and Development Corporation.
I think it's interesting that the Foo Fighters, which aren't Christian artists, point out that our souls are for sale, but your soul's definitely for sale. So either the devil's got you, he bought you, or Jesus paid for you with his blood.
I know it's early, but if you can move a little bit for me, that'd be something. That'd be something to remember, okay?
In our summer clothes, splashing around in the mud and the mire. Careless in our summer clothes, splashing around in the muck and the mire. Sleep with stains, cake deep in the knees. What a pain. Now hang me out to dry. You wore me out too many times. Now hang me out to dry. I burn like the whites of your eyes.
Most Humble Ben Alessi. Switching up the vibes, painful memories on that last song, courtesy of my ex.
We should have been born, but we never ever should have hatched. I had to cross 3 rivers to forget about you. And now I'm fine. Show you just how much that I've grown. So take a little bit, John.
Dribbles exposing the bones of identical clones in a typical assembly line that might make the likes of Mr. Ford go digital. Yeah, I've been a Christian
longer than I can remember. Since before Collective Soul was singing songs about December. Money in the bank ladder match, #1 contender. Shelton Benjamin suplexing you to swipe it right on Tender. My endocrine glands give me long life like bicentennial man with twice the energy and swiped identity stamps. With a revoked license to straight up hit on your fam. It's all Mr. Nice Guy till he tries to get
knowledge is power. Let's tap into this knowledge and use it as a tool to win the treasurer's office. Let's use this knowledge not only as a tool, but as a weapon. We must win this election. If nominated tonight, I will win this election. And I'm going to say that again so there's no miscommunication tonight. If nominated tonight, I win. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell Randy Gonzalez.
His compulsion was my liberation, and my compulsion was to hit the bricks and disappear from his pursuit, but didn't make it. While I'm hiding from the voice of something bigger than my hatred for some Christians or an organized religion. And almost out of spite, I hit my knees and prayed to him. The most reluctant convert the world has seen to date, but still, the selfish prodigal's return to beg his father was his voluntary choice to be a convert, not a martyr. I was dragged into the kingdom, gag, kicking and screaming about, beaten down by guilt and reason. Reason was loud, but he was not a reason, he was reason itself. And my defenses fell and shattered when I reached for the shelves. Tried to hate him or dismiss him, burning endless wicks, I barely rested. You see, the universe rings truest when you fairly test it. Damascus was my tongue and spirits crying every sentence, and every passing minute doubts diminished. Now I'm with him. His compulsion was my liberation, and my compulsion was to lift this infinite abyss and praise it like a risen savior. To praise it like it ever cared for my condition, and worship golden calves I built to justify my limits. I built those Babel towers, pissed at him, I counted hours. Pissed, I'm just a coward, still convinced that I could have the power. Skyscrapers touching nothing but a false endeavor, and now we're speaking different tongues and I'm as lost as ever. Surprised by joy, impatient is the wind. Mr. Words are worth the shape is from within. I gave him every bit of hatred a broken atheist can give, and he gave me every bit of patience my broken neighbors never did. I was surprised by it, I was surprised by him, and I denied him every time my tired mind eyed him. And I was right beside him, and I was dying by him, even when I said I'd rather die than try to find him.
Hey guys, right now, if you're hearing this, girls, ladies, women, men, whatever, you in the middle, when how do you get confused about that? But Jesus' life, and it's my dream and hope that this show inspires you to come to know him. So if you're hearing this and you're convicted, turn, repent. There's love and hope in Jesus. Without him, it's just lonely. And even with Jesus, it might be lonely on your own, but you're never alone. It rhymes. Should have been a rapper. I think we all know who this one's dedicated to.
Yes, indeed, I'm alone again. And here comes emptiness crashing in. It's either love or hate, I can't find in between. 'Cause I've been with witches and I have been with the queen. It wouldn't have worked out anyway. So now it's just another lonely day. Yeah. Further along we just made, but for now it's just another lonely day. I wish there was something I could say or do. I can resist anything but the temptation from you. But I'd rather walk alone than chase you around. I'd rather
for myself that let you drag me on down. It wouldn't have worked out anyway. And now it's just another lonely day. Yeah. Further along we just made, but for now it's just another lonely day. Yesterday.
So if you've been listening in for a while and you've been listening in this episode and you're using your listening subliminal skills, I am single. That's correct, ladies. I'm on the market. Send me your marriage proposals.
I believe forever.
215-421-8229. Taking dowry proposals of 10,000 or more.
I believe.
I want at least 3 sheep and an acre of land in exchange for the burden of taking your hand. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be honored to have a godly woman in my life. It'd be a real big blessing. But God will provide that, and I trust Him for that. So I'm going to live with Him and be happy. Thanks for tuning in. This one's dedicated to my grandma. Hey, let's make it for both ones. This one's for Mama Gee, my living grandma, and grandma.
And she'll be heard.
Rest in peace.
I believe someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Every time I hear newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know I believe.
All right, this one's dedicated to me. The Underdog, Spoon, thanks for tuning in.
Picture yourself in a living room, your pipe and slippers set out for you. I know you think that it ain't too far, but I hear a call of a lifetime ring. Felt the need to get up for it. Oh, and cut out the middleman, get free from the middleman. You got no time for the messenger, got no regard for the thing that you don't understand. You got no fear of the underdog, that's why you will not survive. I wanna forget how convention fits, but can I get out from under it? Can I cut it out of me? Oh. It can't all be wedding cake, it can't all be boiled away. I try but I can't let go of it, can't let go of it. Cause you don't talk to the water boy, and there's so much you could learn, but you don't wanna know. You will not back up an inch of it, that's why you will not survive.
Love you. Good night.